What is coming toward you that you don't know about yet? This reading begins with something you may have been hoping for. Something you want to see happen. Possibility that may still feel distant. But the cards suggest that while you may not see much happening yet, something is already moving toward you. Slowly, quietly, and through another person, conversation, introduction, or opportunity, it may eventually find its way into your life. But there's something interesting here. When it first appears, you may not recognize how important it could become. You may overlook it, dismiss it, or assume it isn't the opportunity you've been waiting for. And by the time you realize its value, you may discover that you're not the only person who wants it. Let's see what the cards are showing. Your first card is the Star. The Star begins this reading with hope. There may be something you've wanted for some time, a change you've been waiting for, an opportunity, a relationship, a goal, or simply the feeling that life could become better than it has been recently. For some of you, this may be something very specific. You've applied for something. You've been working toward a goal. You've been hoping to meet the right person. You've been waiting for your circumstances to improve. For others, you may not even know exactly what you're waiting for. You simply know that you want something different. Something that gives you a reason to believe you're moving toward a better chapter. But the Star can sometimes feel distant. You can see the possibility. You can imagine what you want. But you don't necessarily know how you're going to reach it. And that's why your second card is important. The Knight of Pentacles. Something is moving, but it isn't moving quickly. The Knight of Pentacles takes his time. He plans. He prepares. He makes steady progress. And he doesn't announce what he's doing before he's ready. So, whatever is coming toward, you may already be developing behind the scenes. Someone may be considering you for an opportunity. Person may be slowly deciding whether to approach you. Work you've already done may be creating results that you haven't seen yet. A situation may be moving forward in small steps that are difficult to notice from where you are now. And I think that's important because you may assume that nothing is happening. You may look at your current circumstances and think, where is the progress? Why is this taking so long? Is anything actually changing? But the Knight of Pentacles suggests that the absence of visible movement doesn't mean there is no movement at all. Something may be getting closer. Slowly, carefully, and with more intention than you realize. Then we reach your third card, the Three of Pentacles. And now we get an important clue about how this may enter your life. Through another person, or through a group of people. The Three of Pentacles can represent collaboration, recognition, recommendations, introductions, someone noticing your skills, someone wanting to work with you, or an opportunity that becomes possible because another person opens a door. For some of you, this could be connected to your career. Someone may recommend you, invite you to contribute to something, ask you to join a project, notice work you've been doing, or introduce you to someone who becomes important to what happens next. For others, this could appear in your personal life. A friend introduces you to someone. Conversation leads to another opportunity. Someone offers practical help. A connection begins through a shared interest, community, workplace, or project. And what I find interesting is that this may not look dramatic when it first happens. It may simply be a conversation, a small invitation, an introduction, a request for your help, someone asking what you think. someone noticing what you can do. But then we reach your fourth card, the Four of Cups. And this is where you need to pay attention, because you may almost overlook what is being offered. Maybe it doesn't look like what you expected. Maybe you're focused on something else. Maybe you've waited so long for progress that you've become skeptical of opportunities when they finally appear. Or perhaps what is offered seems too small to matter. You may think, this isn't what I've been waiting for. This probably won't lead anywhere. I'm not interested. Maybe another opportunity will come later. But the Four of Cups suggests that something deserves a second look. Not because every offer is worth accepting, and not because you should say yes to everything that appears, but because the value of this opportunity may not be obvious at the beginning. And I keep coming back to the Three of Pentacles, because the person involved may matter more than the offer itself. The conversation may lead somewhere. The introduction may connect you to someone else. The small project may allow the right people to notice you. The opportunity may grow. And something that initially looks ordinary may become much more important over time. Then we reach your final card, the Seven of Wands. And now the energy changes. Because once you recognize the value of what has appeared, you may realize that you aren't the only person who wants it. There may be competition, resistance, challenges, or a situation where you need to prove that you're serious. For some of you, this could be literal competition. Other people may want the same position, the same opportunity, the same client, the same recognition. For others, the challenge may be different. You may need to speak up, defend your work, set boundaries, show confidence, or refuse to give up simply because something becomes more difficult than you expected. The Seven of Wands suggests that you may have an advantage, but you need to hold your position. And that's what makes the Four of Cups before this card so interesting. At first, you may not even want the opportunity. You may not see why it matters. You may almost let it pass. And then something changes. You understand what it could become. You realize who is involved. You see where it could lead. And suddenly, you're willing to fight for it. So, what is coming toward you that you don't know about yet? The card suggests that something you've hoped for may already be moving closer. But it isn't arriving dramatically. It develops slowly, quietly, perhaps behind the scenes. And it may reach you through another person. A recommendation, an introduction, a collaboration, a conversation, an invitation, or someone recognizing something valuable in you. When this opportunity first appears, you may not understand its importance. It could look ordinary, smaller than you expected, different from what you imagined, or simply arrive at a time when you're distracted by something else. But the cards suggest that you should pay attention, because something that initially seems unimportant may lead somewhere you didn't expect. And once you realize what is possible, there may be competition. You may need to act. Speak up. Show what you can do. Protect your position. Or prove that you're willing to stay when things become challenging. The star shows what you've been hoping for. The Knight of Pentacles shows something slowly moving closer. The Three of Pentacles reveals that another person, collaboration, or introduction may help bring it into your life. The Four of Cups shows the possibility that you almost overlook it. And the Seven of Wands reveals that once you recognize its value, you may have to fight to keep your place. So pay attention to the small opportunities. The ordinary conversations. The invitations that don't immediately excite you. The people who notice your work. The introductions you weren't expecting. Because what's coming toward you may not announce itself as something important. It may enter your life quietly, and only later reveal why it was worth noticing. And when you finally understand what this opportunity could become, don't assume that recognizing it is enough. Be prepared to show up, to speak for yourself, to protect what you've earned, and to stay committed when the situation becomes competitive. Because the cards suggest that something you've hoped for may be closer than you realize. The question is whether you'll recognize its value before someone else does. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you enjoy discovering what the cards may reveal about what's unfolding next, subscribe to Celestial Archivist Tarot. I'll see you in the next reading.